Hi, my name is Abby, and today I'm going to be doing a quick book review on Unwind by Neal Shusterman. I recently started reading the second one, Unholy, so I thought I'd do a quick review on the book since I've read it I've read it twice and listened to the audiobook 3 times, and since it's one of my favorites, I thought I could discuss it with you before I finish this one. I think it's really funny that most of my favorite books are books that are really dark, and most of them are pretty thought-provoking. Unwind is definitely one of my favorite books that I've ever read. It takes place in America, and basically it is after a second civil war that has happened that goes against the pro-life army and the pro-choice army, and they were fighting about just basically the issue, and they ended it by something that could satisfy both armies. The Bill of Life was signed, which basically means that you cannot touch a human life until the age of 13, and between the ages of 13 and 18, you can choose to have the child unwound, which means that basically all of their body parts would be used in, after a surgery that they would have, but they would be they would technically be left alive, but basically it's like killing them. Very thought-provoking throughout the entire book. The book follows 3 characters, and it's told in third person, so each chapter switches between a different POV. The 3 main characters are Connor, who is a typical bad boy, and his parents are having him unwound because he's just become too difficult. There's Risa, who is a ward of the state, and basically they have told her that she's not talented enough to be kept in state, so she's being unwound. And then there's Lev, who is a tithe, and basically part of his religion is he is known for his whole life that he's going to be unwound, and his family is tithing him as in the biblical sense, though it's a pretty twisted way of looking at tithing, which if in our church we probably wouldn't go that. All 3 of them end up on the run and become friends, and throughout the book you see what happens to them, and just throughout their process of running and finding safe places to go. That's it for the non-spoiler section. If you have read the book, stick around, and if you haven't, leave. Come back when you have read the book and we'll discuss it. So, the last time I read the book was during Book 2-athon. I listened to it on audiobook form, and there's something about listening to this audiobook that makes it more real. I had read it twice before, one back when it had come out, and then I read it last year, and then listening to it on an audiobook, and it really clicked for me this time how awful, the thought of unwinding is. It's just not fun to think about. And I think throughout the book you can I personally believe, I have an idea of what stance Neal Shusterman takes, and it has definitely made my stance that I take a lot stronger after reading this book. Connor was my favorite character throughout the book. I really liked his personality and how the author narrated him, and I just really liked him as a character. And when he died, I got really upset. I was livid. Actually, the first time I read it, I was like, no, you're not killing off this character, because I thought that these were going to be a standalone series, and I was really upset. I was like, no, he was going to escape. No. But then he's alive, and he's alive in the second one, so wow. I think the scene that I will remember the most, and I'm just trying to pull things back since I haven't touched the book in a really long time, since book 2, the unwinding scene, when we actually read the process of being unwound, it made me cry. It made me cry the last 2 times I read it, because the first time I read it I was kind of just shocked by it, and the last 2 times I got teary. The last couple times I've listened and read it. So there's a fan video that I will link below called Unwind that is brilliantly done, and it just it's based off of the book, And just thinking about it just makes me get chills. The fact that Risa is paralyzed now is very interesting. I'm only a few chapters into Unholy, so we haven't really heard from Risa yet, but she's paralyzed now. So I'm interested to see how they're going to be working with that. In the little summary in the front of the book, it says that she feels like a liability now, which would be like, yes, you're in a camp that's like hiding Unwinds, and like it would be. I would feel like a liability if I was paralyzed in a situation like that, so I'm interested to see how that's going to play out in the next book. Lev went really dark throughout this book. I liked seeing the character development of him, and I was sure, like, out of the three, if one of them was going to die, I thought it was going to be Lev, so I'm interested to see how his character is going to develop even more in the second book, dealing with being a tithe and things. I'm wondering, like, if he's going to, like, try and, like, save other tithes or something. So that is my prediction. He's going to, like, go and try and, like, save other tithes, because, like, of the way that he thinks. The pastor's point of view in this book, I liked, seeing him, because he was the one who helped Lev escape, and I was like, yeah, go, because, like, just thinking about it, like, I cannot imagine, like, at the church I'm at, I can't imagine my pastor ever trying to get people unwound, so it's just weird to think about. It's, like, kind of like one of those, like, crazy Christianity things. I can't even remember. I think the religion that they said they were was Christian in the book. Can't really remember, but it's a really twisted form of Christianity. I love books that make me think. Books like this make me want to write more, and just write things like this, because a lot of most of my favorite novels are dystopians, like Hunger Games, Divergent, and Unwind. So I would really love to try and do something like this in the future, and write a book that, like, makes people think about, like, certain issues that are being stressed in our culture today. Comment below with your favorite things in the book, and we can discuss some more in depth about them. NaNoWriMo is starting tomorrow, but I hope to still put up a few book talks this month, so we will see what happens with that. Might take a break from some writing to get some book talks filmed, so I hopefully will be doing a book talk on Unholy soon. This is a really creepy picture. Anyway, and I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. Bye!